and welcome to the Boxing Locker with me, Matt Goddard, for another video on boxing technique. In this instance, we're going to talk about how to use the Reflex bag. Okay, so the Reflex bag is primarily the same sort of tool as a floor-to-ceiling or double-end bag. We're using it to work on hand-eye coordination, rhythm development, accuracy, hand speed and fluidity, okay? First and foremost, we work straight shots. Throwing your punches out nice and straight. Doubling out, mixing out, throwing little punches. Now, what we do then to level up the functionality of the bag is we start incorporating head movement. We throw the double jab and we slip. Back to that jab, the cross, jab, cross, slip, slip. We're not going to try and roll this. We're not going to come under here. It's just not going to work. We need to make sure we're practicing our slips. Get either side of it. For a real test of your accuracy, getting a bit closer, make sure that ball hits you on top of the shoulder. Then you know you're in the right spot. That's how you know you're getting over to the side, because it's landed on the shoulder, which means you head off the centre line. If it hits you in the head, then you know you're in the wrong spot. So I'm popping out my straight shots. I'm working on them slips, varying the volume, the intensity, getting over to the side of it, making sure my head's off the centre line. Now, how then do I increase the difficulty? I start introducing catching and blocks. So I throw a couple of shots and I catch on that hand. Catch on that hand. Double jab, cross, catch, jab, catch, cross, slip, slip, jab, step back. Now, we start introducing some head movement. So I come back with that back leg, I lean back, I move out, I take a step back, I come back in with two, I slip. Before you know it, you started boxing. You're actually here using the bag in a boxing manner. So I jab, I slip, I step out, I jab, cross, I slip, I catch, I cross. Now we've got counters. I step back, drop out of the way. Absolutely great tool for that. You can really have fun with it. It's a great workout and you're going to actually work on functional skills, reacting to the position of the ball, understanding distance. I know I'm landing here, 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 here. You have to pick the punch. You can't just throw. If I just throw willy-nilly, I'll miss. And then it's either going to hit me in the head or you're going to just look silly because you'll keep missing it. We don't want to do that. We want to work on accuracy, as I mentioned. Now, the other option with this when you're throwing your straight shots is to mix in a few uppercuts. Pop, 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 screw shot, uppercut, uppercut, pop, step back, pop, slip, slip, there, slip, uppercut, slip, jab, lean back, uppercut. Start throwing in the uppercuts. If you're throwing hooks, it's much harder to then pick the timing to throw it. The ball's going side to side, it becomes really difficult. That's not to say you can't do it, and that is great for your accuracy, but it means you work a lot less on the smoothness of what you're trying to achieve. Once you get competent with your straight shots and your uppercuts, moving back, moving your head, making punches miss, blocking, slipping, shoulder roll, pop the shot, shoulder roll, pop the shot, catch, boom, air, boom, barrier, boom, back. You've got so many options to practice. You don't really need to start introducing hooks too early into it just for the sake of complexity or so it looks more impressive. Work on keeping everything straight. When it's in close, you're on your uppercuts, you're catching, stepping back, moving out, coming back in with counters. Before you know it, you will be getting a really good workout. You will be achieving a lot with the bag and working on functional skills that you can apply to an actual combat scenario. So I'm going to do about 30 seconds now, just using the bag. You guys have a watch along and you'll see how it all comes together. there we have it, guys. Reflex bag, perfect tool if you haven't got access to a double end or floor to ceiling bag. And you can grab it at home, you can work on your own. You don't need to be doing it in a boxing gym. Ideally, you obviously want to be watched by your coach, but if you haven't got access to a coach, you need a good tool, the Reflex bag is the one for you. Cheers, guys, thank you for tuning in as always. Any questions you have, let me know in the comments. Any comments you have, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a great day. Cheers, everybody.